We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hopping a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I pop. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Shot back, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Usual Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, where the drums at?
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Nah, flex. While you there looking the best, feel the get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you handsome, you ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend go and put your pants on. Damn, the best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm gonzo. Headed where the homie live, cause it's on, yo. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong, though. That's against a bro code. Headed to his home, though. No, we living solo. Vertebrae, got this broken to his place. It's shit in his face, yeah. From then I say it's evidence you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. How my anger is a pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Gone. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He's got him in. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now Gino on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it, racing to the end zone. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Yeah, bro.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the
Yeah, bro.
what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Smith on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Give me that.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On first and 10, Smith. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
first down throw. It's Smith. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Geno now to throw. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 11 now. Here's Smith. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Mitchell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more with Mitchell. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Mitchell with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense granted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Gino. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the throw on
Man, bro, give me that.
That's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rondale Moore from 40 yards.
Oh, Genesis.
The Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is your fault. Well, yes, it's all your fault.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got a man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
Now Lawrence on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Cook is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They try again with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Browns drive about to get started. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Steps away to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I drafted the homies. What are you talking about?
Extending the play, hoping someone
What are you talking about? That's my nigga, man.
But they never did.
On second and 10, Smith, he completes it to Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air again, Smith. And able to find Kirk complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Christian Kirk, 46 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
DJ Chark on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
He certainly... so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 28 yards. And the Falcons will take the lead here. I
let him score last time, so I could score going into the half this time. And I really think he just thinks he just did the same shit. Therefore, I gotta score again. 39 seconds, I'm trying to score again. Hoe ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Smith. He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. He's going to let it go again. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Damn. I told that motherfucker though. 39 seconds, I'm trying to score again, hoe ass nigga.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of it.
I was about to test.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over.
Damn, it's not my ball. What the
fuck? Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gould. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway. In the
my O-line always needs some room.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if
that would have been a very nice catch.
Their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15.
That's a bomb. That little fucker fast.
73 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Elijah Mitchell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And this throw incomplete.
That could have been bad, homie. That could have been bad, homie.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence.
T-Law. T-Law.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in this situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I didn't even hurt that. I hit that motherfucker, but I ain't even hurt that motherfucker. These niggas need to do some tackling drills, bro.
And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. In motion, the tight end. Now it's the backup Mariota. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Myers' kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally we'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Come on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll send a receiver in motion left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Hey, that boy Cook fighting. Look, because Cook did that, I could do this.
Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
I got some serious problems with T-Law right now. Come on, Trevor. Come on, Cook.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go.
He's cooking his ass.
Try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
On third down, Lawrence forced out to his
There ain't
left.
shit.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
And they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now Gino on first down. Caught by Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on second down. Smith. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Smith on third down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 47-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That shit fucked up.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
That shit really is
but
fucked
certainly not
up.
a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Meanwhile, Lawrence is thrown into the hands of Pittman here. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Lawrence.
CD, cuz.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh, we got
catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop it for a loss of a foot, 10 yards. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And take it right on the 30.
Why can't I score the rock? Come on, cuz.
With a decent return of 13. And the Falcons
What's going on?
1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for
their next drive. Bro.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now this
that's not pass interference, though.
My goodness. Marcus May with a pick. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Moore, the man in motion. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That was me, though. Can't fucking score the ball, man.
Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
I gotta score the ball, man.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Gosh, you had it last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions.
Gotta score some points, cuz.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes.
Gotta score some points.
Is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested.
Double team that bitch, nigga.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge
Yeah,
with
we double
receivers
teaming him every
downfield.
time now. Fuck him.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Hey, hey.
And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Gotta score some points, man. Come on.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. It's caught.
Fuck that little nigga. Fuck that little nigga.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Smith. Sideline throw.
Fuck that little nigga. That's all I gotta say. I'm over his bullshit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith, flush to his right.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him. I gave up on that play.
Tim Patrick, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball.
Fuck that.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
I feel good about this return. I feel good about this one.
Focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
I felt good about it. Not no more.
As he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
I double team Ho.
He's taken down.
I had someone there for that.
Quarter down to the final 2 minutes.
I'm tweaking. I'm leading. I thought I was losing.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll try and wind
I thought I was losing with my dumb
They get 2
fucking
yards
ass.
back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
You ain't gonna see no stupid shit like that nowhere else.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone.
No, we didn't hit him. We didn't hit him.
And normally I would warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Smith now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Why didn't I intercept that? I double teamed his ass.
They try to take a shot there on second.
You gotta give me that, man.
Try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Hey,
It's Kirk. And he'll go out near midfield.
Oh, my chance.
At the 49. Now Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Connecting with Hill, and he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
no way, I'm on the lineman.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
I got stuck on that lineman.
As he gets this down to 45. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
I put someone out,
Get
though.
this one to Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You start to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Smith.
Hey,
The tight end Hill. And he gets
why would
us
I do that dumb shit?
15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here.
Come on, come on.
I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just getting rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, look to fight another down.
Where the fuck am I at?
For the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
It's fucked up.
Get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together.
He's got a man complete.
Uh-oh.
So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
No!
Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
CD.
Yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime. And in his 15th season, he's able to
Okay. My girl drafted that kicker.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets
I got heads. I got heads.
Ah. Touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score,
my ball first.
The game is over at that point.
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles. A pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet. He's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing
That's
football
crazy.
just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys.
CD.
Each and every play for his team, that might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's game.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
He was open too.
This one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Browns, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1.